10 unbelievable military low passes that defy physics. Fighter Jet Compilation. They slice through the air like lightning. They roar so close to the ground, you can feel the shockwave in your bones. These are not your average flybys. These are moments when pilots push their machines and physics itself to the absolute limit. Today, we count down 10 unbelievable military low passes that defy logic, gravity, and sometimes common sense. The tornado that shaved the grass. RAF Tornado GR for screaming over Greenfield, barely clearing the ground. It starts with a legendary RAF Tornado, a jet famous for hugging the terrain at insane speeds. In this clip, the tornado roars past the camera at treetop level, shockwave rippling through the grass. How low is it? Pilots estimate under 30 feet. That's lower than a two-story house. While flying over 600 miles per hour. It's not a stunt, it's training. RAF pilots perfected low-level flight to evade radar and sneak deep into enemy airspace. Number 9, the F-104 Starfighter, the missile with a man in it. F-104 skimming above runway, almost scraping its belly. Nicknamed the missile with man in it, the F-104 was built for speed, not comfort. Yet, this pilot had no hesitation pulling off one of the lowest passes ever filmed. The jet schemes a tarmac, so close that its shockwave kicks up dust. At Mach 1, there's no room for error, one wrong move, and it's game over. It's a terrifying display of control, precision, and pure courage. The Swiss F/A-18 in the Alps. F/A-18 Hornet roaring between snow-capped peaks, close to the valley floor. Switzerland may be peaceful, but its pilots fly like warriors. In this jaw-dropping pass, an F/A-18 Hornet slices through an alpine valley at a height that seems illegal. The sound bounces off the mountains, creating a thunder that echoes for miles. It's a perfect mix of art and danger, one of the most breathtaking low passes ever caught on camera. The Turkish F-16 skimming the water. F-16 flying over the sea, barely above the surface. Here's one that feels impossible. A Turkish F-16 pilot brings his jet down to what looks like wave level. Every second, he's fighting invisible air currents. Just a few feet lower, and the ocean becomes a mirror of death. But he holds steady, proving that fighter pilots are not just trained, they're wired differently. The B-1B Lancer, the supersonic bomber at tree level. Massive B-1B sweeping over the landscape like a phantom. It's not just nimble fighters that get low. This one's a bomber. The U.S. Air Force's B-1B Bone performs a low pass so unreal, it looks like CGI. We're talking about a 400,000-pound aircraft moving faster than sound, just yards above the ground. How does it stay so stable? Advanced terrain following radar and guts of steel from the pilot's seat. The Mirage 2000, France's airborne blade. Mirage 2000 slicing through a desert valley. The Mirage 2000 is France's pride, sleek, fast, and dangerously agile. This pilot brings it down to ground level in a maneuver so tight, the jet nearly disappears behind a sand dune. For a split second, viewers think it's crashed, until it rockets back up in a vertical climb. Controlled chaos in its purest form. The F-15 Eagle, ground-hugging power. F-15 performing a desert low pass, shockwave visible. The Eagle was born to dominate the skies, but sometimes it likes to hunt low. Watch as this F-15 howls over the desert floor. Engines roaring at full afterburner, shockwaves trailing behind. It's not showing off. This is part of its combat doctrine. Staying low to evade detection while preparing to strike. Few sounds on Earth can match this roar of freedom and firepower. The A-10 Warthog, death at low altitude. A-10 flying inches above treetops, gun spinning. The A-10 Warthog lives low and slow, designed to destroy tanks and survive anything. But this pilot takes low altitude to a new level. He tears across a training range so close to the ground that the camera shakes violently. It's not glamorous, but it's deadly. Every second down there is a reminder. This aircraft isn't built for speed, it's built for dominance. The F-14 Tomcat, the Navy's rebel move. Classic F-14 flyby from Top Gun training footage. When the F-14 Tomcat ruled the skies, its pilots loved pushing limits. This low pass, captured during a Navy exercise, became the stuff of legend. The jet storms past a carrier at what looks like deck level, sending sailors ducking for cover. Even the tower windows rattle from the shock wave. It's the real-life version of Buzz in the Tower. And yes, it really happened. The RAF Buccaneer, the River Run. A Buccaneer jet flying low through a Scottish valley. Its reflection in the river below. At number 1, the legendary Buccaneer, a Cold War marvel designed to fly under radar and strike deep behind enemy lines. In this now iconic clip, it screams down a narrow river valley, so low its reflection touches the water. One wrong twitch, and the jet would be gone in flames. But instead, it passes flawlessly. No CGI, no tricks, just sheer mastery of flight. From the Tornado to the Tomcat, from the Alps to the ocean, these are moments when human skill meets the edge of impossibility. Every pass is a whisper between life and death, a reminder that the bravest pilots don't just fly, they defy physics. Like, share, and subscribe for more insane military moments. This is the sky, where courage flies lower than fear. Would you like me to make this version longer? Around 8 to 10 minutes runtime, with added historical background and pilot reactions for each clip? I can expand it into a full cinematic YouTube documentary script. And oh, military low-pass truly defies physics. The phrase is a figure of speech used to describe daring and skillful maneuvers that appear to push the boundaries of what is possible. These impressive displays are actually a showcase of the immense power and control of modern fighter jets and the exceptional talent of their pilots. While a specific top 10 list would be subjective, low-pass compilations often feature remarkable maneuvers by aircraft and demonstration teams, including Saab. The Swedish multi-role fighter is known for its agility and can be seen performing low-altitude, high-speed passes at air shows at F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II. The incredible thrust and advanced control systems of these U.S. stealth fighters allow them to perform maneuvers that seem to defy gravity, especially during slow, high angle of attack passes F/A-18 Super Hornet. A staple of many naval air shows, this multi-role fighter is featured in many compilations showcasing high-speed, carrier-style passes at F-16 Fighting Falcon. This workhorse jet has been featured in countless demonstrations, with pilots showcasing its maneuverability in extremely tight turns and low-altitude flybys at Su-27 Flanker. The Russian-made Su-27 and its derivatives are famous for performing the Cobra maneuver at air shows, an aerobatic display where the jet rears up to a high angle of attack before returning to level flight. Some compilations show low-altitude variations of this move.